today's video, we're going to talk about 55 plus living for a minute, some of the comments that we're getting on the channel, and some other things. Stick around to the end of the video to get all the info. Hi, my name is Michael Smith. Some people call me Smitty. I'm a real estate agent in the greater Phoenix area, Scottsdale, Paradise Valley. So we've been getting a lot of real negativity on some of the 55 plus living from one of our videos. And the thing is, not all 55 communities are the same. One thing is, number one is a lot of people come out here, say to Arizona, and they're coming from some cold weather areas like Minnesota, Wisconsin, Illinois. And they get here, and just living out here in general makes you happier. The sun's shining all the time. And even in the summer when it's really hot, you can still go outside and barbecue. You could go golfing as long as you go early in the morning. You can go swimming all the time, not as much in the winter. But again, when you're out and about and you're able to do things outside, you're active, you feel healthier, you feel better. And in general, that's what people feel and experience when they come out here, whether they live in a 55 and up community or not. But one of the things that one of the seniors mentioned to me is the fact that, they feel support. A lot of times when they move to retire, they're going to good weather and they're moving away from their family. Maybe they do move out to a 55 plus community and they lose a loved one or a spouse and they're alone. And some of the great things about these 55 plus communities is the way that they're geared toward retirees, and that they try to keep the costs under control in some of the restaurants. They take care of the people. They have health care nearby in most situations. And there's just a lot of things for people to do. Whether you like golf or not, I think a lot of the places in Arizona, because Arizona is a big golf community, or a big golf state, I think a lot of people want to go out and do golf and think that's all there is in a 55 plus, but there's just so many more things. And this gentleman mentioned to me that, when he gets lonely, there's places where he can go out and have a drink and he can socialize with some women. He can go out and do some things within the community like wood shop and meet some new friends. And there's never a lonely day when he wants to go out and have dinner, have lunch, have coffee. He can go out and do a lot of things. So I think one of the things that's overlooked in the 55 plus communities is the support from the residents and your friends and the people you're going to get to meet. Not every 55 community is the same. And I always tell people every single HOA has a personality just like a person. And a lot of times it's hard to know that personality until you move into the community and you live around it. And a lot of people are blaming things on HOAs that aren't necessarily the worst things. Rules and regulations aren't always bad. Nobody wants to drive home at night and have a bunch of trailers parked in the front yard of their neighbor's house, or maybe some crazy paint color like purple or who knows what the color is, on their house next door. One thing that's happening in the regular communities is the way Airbnbs are coming into town and taking over neighborhoods. And a lot of people, once they get those people as neighbors, there's nothing they can do. They can't get rid of them. And they have people coming and going just like they're living in a hotel all the time. So every community has its pluses and minuses. And I just wanted to bring this up. I golf a lot with some elders, people in their 60s, 70s, and 80s. And overall, they just love the lifestyle of having great weather, being able to go out and do things. So I just wanted to remind everybody that not all 55 plus communities are bad. I think a lot of people that are younger comment on them, maybe even more so than some of the elders. Don't get me wrong, some of them are really tough and people don't enjoy living in them and sometimes don't stay in them. It just depends on your situation. If you have family and children and you want them to come and visit you all the time and use all the amenities, maybe a 55 plus community is not for you. But if you just want peace and quiet, you want to be around people your age, you want to be involved in a lot of activities and things to do inside and outside the community with people and meet new friends and maybe even date. You meet some people dating, have a more social life that way. A lot of people go through their whole life single, and when they get to a 55 plus community, they have the opportunity to date someone with similar interests as theirs. And there's a lot to do to be active to get to know the person better. So when I had breakfast with a senior recently, he told me about overall how his life is just so much better, and he can't think back in his life to when he's had a better time. And he really enjoys the companionship of the people that he's met in the community. So we really appreciate you watching our videos. Comment below and let us know how you feel about 55 plus living and your experiences. Let's go ahead and share this video with your friends and family. Please hit the like button, and we really appreciate you watching. We got your back in Arizona real estate and would love the opportunity to help you. Have a great day.